What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that shit in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean.
Hey Harry, how are you?
I'm good. And Mrik, let's go.
Yeah. Where are you currently? Because I see the Earth behind you.
Mrik, I'm in space. I'm an astronaut. I'm in Sydney, Australia.
Okay. You know, a fun fact about the song, Astronaut in the Ocean. First of all, I discovered the track not on Europe, on Australia, but in Africa, you know, in Abidjan, Skyrock Abidjan. It was amazing. You know that?
Really?
Yeah, really.
You discovered it in Africa?
Yeah, in Africa.
How?
Because we are Skyrock in Paris right now. Skyrock
yeah.
Africa too. Skyrock in Abidjan.
Wow.
The song is a real hit right now. Yeah.
That's awesome. It's crazy.
Yeah. So your name is Masked Wolf because when you come into the studio, there's a transformation, right? Can you tell us about it?
Yeah. I mean, like I always felt like when you look at me, I'm like, I don't look like a rapper.
Yeah.
I just look like look like a normal bloke and a normal guy. And when I get into the studio, though, it's kind of like the mask comes off and the beast comes out. So that's how I came up with Masked Wolf.
I really love the song Astronaut in the Ocean. It's so addictive. Can you tell us about the story about the song?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of was just sitting back one day and I was like, how could I talk about me feeling like out of place? And that's how I felt. And I remember saying like, I just remember thinking about an astronaut and I'm being in space and I'm like, so what's the opposite? And I'm like an astronaut in the ocean. And I'm like, that's pretty cool. I was like, that's pretty cool. That's a good idea. And for me, it was really about conveying the message of feeling like I was close to where I was getting to. I had the suit on, but I was in the wrong environment. I was supposed to be in space and nobody was like recognizing me for my music and I was stuck under the water, like on the seabed type thing. So that's how I came up with the idea.
Good story. Did you anticipate the global phenomenon about the song? Because that's number one, Shazam, Skyrock, all the world. Yeah.
Had no idea that this would happen. Didn't think it was like this type of hit, you know, like you see all the songs that go viral and you see all the big artists that go viral and you're like, okay, yeah, I get it. They've got massive followings. And for me, I didn't have a massive following. It was just like the song and they're like, who's this? And then it's like Masked Wolf, you know what I mean? So for me, it was like, I was happy with 10 to 20 million streams. That was a big achievement for me. And now it's like, okay, well, things have taken off.
Do you have some pressure right now?
No pressure. I don't believe in pressure. Do you believe in pressure?
A little bit, but not for you.
I believe in healthy fear, not pressure though.
What about your influences? I know you're a huge fan of Eminem, G-Unit, right?
Yeah, when I first started, like I started at 13 years old writing music. I listened to a lot of Kanye, a lot of G-Unit and Eminem. Kanye was a really, was like my favorite album of all time is My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy by Kanye. Like I don't think he'll ever top that. That was just an amazing album. And then I transferred it, like Drake came onto the scene. Everyone was listening to Drake. And then in new school, I was like Kevin Gates, Hobson and Joyner Lucas. I focused on a lot of artists that were really good at rap but spoke about things that were on their chest and weren't afraid to, and that's how it kind of led to me doing the same.
So how did you live this all pandemic stuff? You know, I think as Australia is right now maybe the best place on earth.
Yeah, I mean for me it wasn't different. I was in lockdown for 2 weeks only, you know what I mean?
Just 2 weeks.
Yeah, I was working full time. I was doing music on the side still during COVID. And I only finished work, you know, 4 to 5 weeks ago. I quit my work. So for me, it was still the exact same grind, even through the gradual increase of Astro. I was still doing the work on both ends, you know what I mean? So COVID for me wasn't tough. I like being inside. I like being by myself. I like thinking, and I'm not huge socially. I don't go out to bars and restaurants. That's not me. So it was actually very easy for me.
You're a true artist. That's the definition. What's coming next for you? Can you expect more?
At the moment, I'm working on like a bunch of singles.
Okay.
I'm currently working on the album as well. So it's going to be an astronomy theme. It's going to be revolved around space and that type of vibe. And then obviously touring, just pending on COVID and stuff. But really it's about getting new music out soon and getting a lot of it out, and the album.
Can't wait to hear that. Mask Wolf, Harry, thank you so much.
No worries. Thank you, man. Thanks for your support.
Retrouve toutes les vidéos d'Mrik en t'abonnant maintenant sur la chaîne de Skyrock.